Alrighty, before we get into the video, I just wanted to say really quick, I've made some changes to my Patreon rewards. Woo! Now, every reward, instead of just getting your name in the credits, you can also vote on what the next upcoming, well, not the next video, what a future upcoming video is going to be. And also, you can also catch early glimpses of upcoming videos, watch videos a day early. Also, if you're a $7 tier or above, you're gonna get a sticker of Critter. Woo! That's gonna be really exciting. I'm super excited. And there's a new $10 tier, where if you do that one, you get to design your own critter, and you'll get that as a sticker as well. So, I just wanted to give that a little shout out, because it's all very exciting. So let's dive into the review. Let's stop wasting time.
We've got you outnumbered.
Yeah, you may have got her outnumbered, but it doesn't matter if you all run at her one at a time. I saw some people commenting, like, it doesn't make sense for Team RWBY to beat the Aesops, but Juniper loses to Neo. Well, not only did the Aesops not work together, that like I said last time, RWBY succeeded because they work together. They have better teamwork. But also, Juniper doesn't have that level of teamwork. Like, Ren and Nora get each other's back the most with teaming up and stuff, but Oscar and Jean are still kind of just like floaters in the whole group. And Jean and Oscar are also much under-leveled than the others. Like, they both started way later than the others, and they're going to be a little bit weaker. So it makes sense for me for Neo to win this fight against them. Speaking of, Neo... Oof, this entire fight is so cool. I do think her hair is a bit much. Her outfit is too, like, poofy and frilly, and, like, her hair also, it obscures her body a lot. So when she's doing acrobatics, like, she's a very acrobatic fighter, it doesn't hit as visually impactful anymore. But I liked that they played around with her umbrella a lot, and later, that scene with Nora, shape-shifting a little bit. Like, that, I really enjoyed it. It is fun, and... this is good choreography, but I think it implies that they're going to just get even better and better and better with her as we continue forward. While we're talking about Neo's outfit, Cinders. Okay, I didn't review episode 13 of volume 6 last year. I'll say this now. Cinder looks fucking terrible. I hate her outfit. Her bandage on her face is stupid. And the entire thing is dumb. She got like this, like her weird ass like side cape makes her entirely lopsided. But I think the worst thing is it's all just black. So in scenes like this, I can't fucking see anything. I can't see her against the black background. I can't see her against her own body. And I can't see her against Penny's black gloves. It's just darkness. And then there's her dumbass face floating in the darkness. Because her hair is also black. So I hate Cinder's new outfit. I fucking hate it. But Jessica Negri still is really, really impressing me with her delivery. Like, I don't think she's ever sounded this good. Like, these lines especially, like, right here.
But it just makes the rest of us hungrier! And I refuse to starve.
10 out of 10. Really good voice acting. Also, the choreography for the Cinder portion of the fight is much stronger than the Neo part of the fights. It might just be the characters, might be the choreographer, I'm not sure. They play around a lot more with everything, like the set and all the characters as weapons a little bit more, and, you know, more than one character is fighting at a time, which was very prevalent with Neo's fight. We've yet to have an entirely aerial fight before, and it's pretty awesome. Like, I want to see a lot more of it. If this is what it's looking like, I want to see a lot more sky fights. Jean, maybe you should heal Oscar. Hey, Jean, hey, boy with healing powers, do you want to heal Oscar? Like, I get it, they're not thinking about it, they're, like, trying to escape the law, but boy is fucking falling behind. Heal him now, please. Come on, Jean, you're, like, 9 feet tall, you could carry Oscar easily. Neo's is, like, Nora switcheroo thing. Not only did it look cool, she hasn't been doing her, like, blinking thing anymore with this new engine. It's probably harder with this new engine, where her eyes aren't changing colors anymore. But having that happen again with Nora was cool, and then also just having her do that to fuck with Ren was awesome, and Ren's reactions afterwards. He hasn't gone through an arc this volume, neither he or Nora went through an arc for the volume, but they were arguing a lot throughout the whole thing, and I think just having him realize how much he does still love and care Nora, just in that moment kind of hit him, and that's why he started crying. It was a nice little moment that I didn't feel like it needed to be over-exaggerated or dragged out any longer or over-explained. It was just a good little moment that really highlighted the use of show don't tell. They didn't have to say anything. None of the characters said dialogue to explain what was happening. They just showed it to us, and I really enjoyed that.
Grabbing our getaway ship. We need to hightail it out of here.
No, not just another airship. Ugh. So I've had a family member go through Alzheimer's, and it was tough. It's a tough thing to see. And seeing Freya has at least some form of Alzheimer's, it's tough and it hurts because like someone who's seen it, you know how bad that can hurt. But I'm glad they didn't pander to us. They didn't go overboard trying to make us cry just because she has Alzheimer's. Like, just that alone is all that it takes to like be impactful as a character element. And I'm glad Rooster Teeth didn't bend over backwards to like really make you cry about it or something like that. That would have felt pandery and it wouldn't have left as big of impact as just hearing Freya say the words, "I think I've lost track of time." Okay, so a lot happens in rapid succession during this like climactic part. So I'm gonna break it down by part by part. Let's start with Oscar. I like how Ironwood really did build up to this moment, and it's been a good build up. I don't feel like it was rushed or anything. Also, Jason Rose did a great job at voicing him during the scene. I said in an earlier episode, I think it was like 7 or 8 or something like that I wasn't impressed with his frustrated voice, but this one he really sells it. He sells both the impact of him being frustrated, but also his like sarcasm when he's talking to Oscar about his philosophical questions and whatever the fuck.
All excellent philosophical points that won't matter if Salem wins.
And then he shot him. I saw people on Reddit like questioning, who could Ironwood be shooting in the opening, and I really didn't give it much of a second thought. I was like, I don't know, Robin. It doesn't really matter. It's just a glamour shot to make the opening look interesting. But no, it was this. Seeing Oscar, I don't really get what his semblance is supposed to be. I get that it's his semblance that's happening, but I don't know. Is it just a shield? Is it just a shield? Because I thought I expected it to be time related because of the gears, and then when Oz is fighting Cinder at the end of Volume 3, he does that thing really quickly, and I thought it was like time related. It could have been time dilation, like that thing that Weiss does. Her time dilation thing could have been that. I don't know. It looks to be like just a shield, which I'm sure they'll explore it even more. I'm excited to see that happening. Yeah, Oscar's in a very interesting spot right now. That he could do anything. He is completely open, and I'm excited because it could be anything. He could stay in Mantle, he could run away, he could team up with the others again. I don't know. And the fact that there is actually now a lot of potential with him. And yeah, he has, like, personal character problems, too. Like, he gained Ironwood's trust, and now Ironwood has betrayed him. And it has an impact on Oscar personally as a character. It's not Ozpin, because all of Oscar's characterization has been, like, connected to Ozpin up until this point. And the fact that Ozpin has been absent for 99% of this volume, I think, was for the benefit of Oscar, because he's gotten to grow a lot more. And now I'm finally really excited to see what Oscar is going to do moving forward. Oh, hey, look at that. Watts is still alive. I really didn't want to hear the 1,000 different, I think he's dead, I think he's alive theories everyone was going to have. I'm glad they confirmed he's still alive this volume, rather than surprise he's there all along. Okay, now the Penny half of this finale. Similar to Blake and Yang, I wish Ruby and Weiss had a bit more to do with it, other than I showed up, I glowed my eyes, and Cinder ran away. It wasn't their volume to have the finale, though, so I get it. It was supposed to be about Penny. The downside, I wish we spent a lot more time with Penny, but that's a discussion for when we get to the volume as a whole. I'm glad Penny got the maiden powers, because I didn't want Cinder to be a double maiden. Like, if one of the villains was going to get it, I was hoping it would be Neo, but she was doing the relic thing. And I'm glad Winter didn't get it, because that's a little on the nose, don't you think? Oh, her name is Winter, so she got the Winter powers. What a surprise. Like it's that thing's like, everyone was like, do you think Summer is the Summer Maiden? I'm like, just because the name is the same thing? No, because that seems really boring to do it that way. So I'm glad it was Penny. I saw some theories that it might be Penny. I didn't know what to believe, and I'm glad it was Penny, because also now we have someone who's on our side. Who's a maiden. Yay! We don't have evil monster Cinder and worst mom of the year award Raven. Those are the other known maidens, and then we finally have someone on our side. And I was actually worried for like a second that Penny was going to stick around in Atlas with Winter. But I'm glad she didn't team up with Ruby and Co., and they're now going to go on their adventure. And I don't know what this is going to be for Penny, because she's clearly seemed very apprehensive about accepting the powers to begin with, but she knew Winter couldn't. in the state of her fighting Cinder and how Freya was at that point in time either. So I'm excited to see how this is going to move forward with Penny, and how are we going to explore Penny even more now that she's a maiden and now a part of our party. She's with us now. We're going forward with Penny. This is awesome. Also, as a side note, Winter, I know she was like beat up and everything, but with her hair down, Winter is a hottie. Just wear it down more. I also hope that's cut across her nose. I hope that becomes a scar, and to have like a parallel between her and Weiss. And also, I think characters look cool with scars. Oh my god, she has sky whales. We have fucking sky whales. What the fuck? Oh, this is not, I was expecting flying monkeys, not sky whales. I hope they're named after the whale from Pinocchio. You know, yeah, I'll have its name on screen somewhere. That would be cute. That'd be a cute reference. Okay, so this episode, I finished it, I sat down, my boyfriend was like, was it good? And I was like, I don't know, because we do have a lot of cliffhangers, which I think on one hand is a good thing, but on the other hand it feels like a little unfinished. Although they were saying that volumes 7, 8, and 9 are all like one big volume, so the fact that it feels unfinished I don't think is bad. I'm more just, I'm anxious to see what happens, and now I gotta wait another like 10 months. But what happened was satisfying. I will say it was a satisfying conclusion, if not the most thrilling. Like, neither of the fights in this episode was anywhere near as impressive as the fights last time. There was a lot with this volume that was good, a lot was bad. I'm gonna go into it with my review. There was a lot. But while we're here, let's take a look at my bingo board. That's where we started this whole thing, right? I still have it sitting next to me. I hope you all printed yours out. So, surprise, surprise, despite what everyone said, we actually got a bingo. It's on the bottom row, because the last one I needed was Jean doesn't do something, which apparently some people interpreted that as Jean can't do anything whatsoever, like be on screen at all. That's not, I just didn't want him to do a big, grandiose character moment. He's gone through like 3 volumes worth of intense character development. Let's have him like be in the background this time. And no, he was a good supportive character, so he didn't do something, and that rounded out that entire bottom row. Oscar got a character, Jean didn't do something big, Watson Tyrion did something important, we saw plenty of locations in Atlas, and we saw the new maiden, and our new maiden as well. Another one I crossed off this time was Cinder and Neo do something, because they did, you know, this whole attack. When they showed up, initially, like, I think it was like episode 8, when they first showed up, I wasn't sure how big of an impact they would have on the finale. I figured it would be more Watson Tyrion, but I'm glad Cinder and Neo did have a major role to play, and on top of that, I crossed off the villains won. They got the relic. They won to some degree. Salem's there. That's gonna be bad. They're divided. That's what she wants. So I would say the villains did win this finale. The only thing that wasn't a win was they didn't get the maiden powers or kill RWBY. But what they did win. So that's a thumbs up. And that was it. That was my bingo board. I'm glad I got a bingo. That was crazy. I almost expected I wouldn't, but I'm really glad I did. That's really fun. And I had a lot of fun with this volume. This finale, well, it wasn't exactly the strongest part of this volume, or the strongest finale compared to other RWBY episodes. It didn't have that, like, heart-wrenching, like, pure death moment, or that super triumphant, like, I killed a Leviathan moment. It was just, it felt like, but it was good setup. I now have an idea where Volume 8 is directed, because usually the volume ends and I'm like, I have no idea what we're doing next time. Other than, I know we're going to Atlas. That is it. What happens then? I don't know. Something with the relic, maybe. Something with a villain, maybe. Something with Ironwood, maybe. But now there's a lot of things that I can for sure pinpoint. My bingo board is going to look very different for Volume 8. It's like Penny and her entire character development, Winter and her entire character development, Oscar down there, he's still on the ground, Crow's been arrested, what's gonna happen with him? Is Robin still gonna be a big player in all this? What about Jacques and the Schnees? Jacques been arrested, what's gonna happen to the Schnees? And Salem's fucking flying in on a fucking sky whale, what's gonna happen with that? What's with her army? How are we gonna fight this? Does Atlas fall? Do we flee? Is that our only option? Can we fight her back? I don't know. And on top of that, Cinder and Neo have the lamp. Are they going to use Jin at any point in time? I don't know what kind of question they could answer, but if we do use it, it could be a good way to get Cinder and or Neo's backstories, just like how we got Salem and Ozpin's backstory. And then of course there's still like Hazel and Emerald and Mercury and that whole thing. The Aesops, what's gonna happen with them now? Who knows? There's a lot of like variables on the playing field right now, and I'm excited for it. It makes me excited to see what's going to happen. Am I bummed that a lot of it was cliffhangers? Yes. But I'd rather have a well set up cliffhanger to something interesting next time than a half-assed cliffhanger that's just, I don't know what's going to happen next volume, I guess we'll have to figure it out with you guys. So, I enjoyed this finale, I enjoyed this volume, I enjoyed it a lot, it was a lot of fun, and doing these reviews were a lot of fun also. Like, what a marathon, having to get out an entire review every week. I didn't know if I could do it, but the fact that I did, for the most part, I stumbled at one point in time, but you know what, I hurt my eye, I was fine. This was awesome. I enjoyed it a lot, and I want to know, in the comments, your thoughts and opinions, not only on this finale and everything that's been set up for next time, all the cliffhangers for next time, but just the volume as a whole. I want to know your thoughts and your feelings. I've enjoyed it a lot, and I've talked a lot about it. Now it's your turn. Let's hear what you gotta say. If you want to help support me, like I said in the beginning, I do have a Patreon. A lot of fun stuff on there. I hope you're gonna enjoy it as much as I'm gonna enjoy it. $1, $7, it doesn't matter. Any and all contributions go a long, long way, and it helps a lot, and it makes you an awesome person. And I'm gonna get started on the Volume 7 review. So that's gonna be fun. Keep an eye out for that. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.